Hello, my name is Jason Berger. I am presenting a professional development on the 7 steps of instructional design for Liberty University School of Education, course 633. What is instructional design? Instructional design is a systematic approach to the design of instruction and reflective process of translating principles of learning and instruction into plans to produce predetermined learning outcomes effectively and efficiently. Adnan and Ritzhaupt, 2018. Instructional design provides teachers with a blueprint to design instruction that is meaningful and engaging for the students while addressing the needs of the classroom. Stefaniak and Zhu, 2020. As education continues to evolve and change, educators must allow their instruction to evolve by utilizing the instructional design process to incorporate new technologies and strategies. The 7 steps of instructional design. Instructional designs are most effective when the following 7 steps are followed with fidelity. The entire design process must be student-centered. The process must be goal-oriented. The design process should be creative. The design should focus on meaningful performance from the students. The design outcomes must be measurable, reliable, and valid. The instructional design must be an empirical, iterative, and self-correcting process. And finally, instructional design is a team effort. Dempsey and Reiser, 2018. Step 1. Student-centered. Students are at the core of education. Educators strive to provide students with learning experiences that are meaningful and engaging, that will provide them with the skills needed to be successful outside of school. When beginning instructional design, the student's needs and abilities must be taken into account. Student needs and abilities should be used to inform decisions that are made throughout the remainder of the instructional design process. Dempsey and Reiser, 2018. Step 2. Goal-oriented. Goals are essential to the instructional design process. Goals provide a focus to the instructional design. Without goals, the instructional design will not have a clear path in its creation. Instructional designs are evaluated on their goals. Dempsey and Reiser, 2018. Step 3. Creative. The design process must be creative. As with anything in education, creativity is paramount in designing effective lessons. Teacher creativity is visible through the creation of an instructional design. A certain degree of novelty and creativeness must exist within the design. This will assist in designing instruction that is both meaningful and engaging. Dempsey and Reiser, 2018. Step 4. Meaningful performance from the students. The instructional design should be more than simple memorize and recall activities. Students should be asked to work to solve authentic problems. The design should have components that have students use different skills to complete the activities, as well as demonstrate their knowledge in a variety of ways. Dempsey and Reiser, 2018. Step 5. Measurable outcomes. The design must have goals and objectives in order to be effective. These goals and objectives must contain outcomes that can be measured. The outcomes will provide essential data that will allow the instructional design to be evaluated. The outcomes must also be measured in a way that has a high degree of reliability and validity. Dempsey and Reiser, 2018. Step 6. Empirical, and iterative, and self-correcting process. Every step of the design process, from the needs analysis to the implementation, provides data. The designer must collect and synthesize the data to gain a clear understanding of the effectiveness of the design. The designer must allow the design to change or evolve to be as effective as possible. Dempsey and Reiser, 2018. Step 7, team effort. The instructional design process should be a team effort. It is possible for an individual to complete an instructional design. However, it is more effective to have a group of people collaborating on the design. This allows different professionals with different skills to provide insight into the creation of the instructional design. Dempsey and Reiser, 2018. Conclusion. The instructional design process allows the needs of a classroom, school, or district to be met. The design process is fluid and allows for improvements to be made to any step at any point in the design. The design must be student-centered, creative, and provide reliable and valid data to allow for evaluation. The design process should be a collaborative process to allow input from different professionals.